Before the opening of the Pasadena Freeway, California's first, the 4 Figueroa tunnels had to be carved out of the hillside between Solano Avenue and the Los Angeles River. Imagine you are back in 1940, the year the freeway, also known as the Arroyo Seco Parkway, opened. For the first time, you now have a safe and direct route from Los Angeles to Pasadena, and believe this to be the cutting edge in transportation innovation. Move ahead to the late 1950s, and you can connect through the tunnels to the newly built Golden State Freeway. Pretty cool route, and popular. So popular, in fact, that 50 years later, the single-lane connector creates a serious backup on the northbound Pasadena Freeway as vehicles from 3 lanes of traffic attempt to merge to the one far left connector lane. The ideal solution, of course, would be to build a wider connector. Unfortunately, geographical impediments such as the tunnels, a reservoir, and rugged hilly terrain prevent this widening. So how does Caltrans solve a problem on a historic freeway where expansion is not possible? With modern technology, of course. Caltrans is implementing a dynamic lane on the northbound 110 at the northbound I-5 connector, a new solution never attempted anywhere else in California. This lane will be a connector lane during the peak weekday commute hours of 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. and a through lane on the 110 during all other times. Because peak hour traffic operates at a much slower speed, Caltrans was able to use the shoulders to allow this second lane to extend safely to I-5. As part of this system, lighted pavement markers, or smart studs, have been placed between the far left, or number 1 lane, and the adjacent number 2 lane as delineators. During peak hours, the lights will be turned off, allowing motorists to use lane number 2 as an optional lane to the northbound I-5 connector, or to continue on the northbound 110 main line. During all other hours, lights will be on. Meaning you cannot use the number 2 lane as a connector. The department is using 3 extinguishable message signs, or EMS, in series to direct traffic. The first is installed around the Hill Street on-ramp before the first tunnel. Subsequent EMS are installed before the second and fourth tunnels. An electronic lane assignment sign at the gore, or merge point, will also assist motorists in choosing the correct lane. Lighted pavement markers and the EMS will work in conjunction so that when pavement markers are turned off, the EMS will be turned on to allow motorists to use lane number 2 as an optional lane and vice versa. Just remember, pavement lights on means only one connector lane can be used, as always. Lights off means 2 lanes can be used. A simple way to remember is, when the lights shine, don't cross the line. Caltrans has added extra capacity when needed just by using smart studs and extinguishable message signs. Motorists have more choices, enhanced safety, and a less stressful trip. After the system has been in place long enough for Caltrans engineers to evaluate use patterns and further study the smart stud technology, it will operate on real-time traffic demand rather than at fixed hours. The department believes this technology has allowed us to outsmart geography, and we hope you enjoy your new option at the northbound 110 northbound I-5 connector.